This is the Jason Walker Show. Two-time National Sports Media Association Montana Sportscaster of the Year and three-time loser, the Jason Walker Show. The best local and statewide sports coverage, featuring the biggest guests from Montana.
Paige Rasmussen joining us here on the Jason Walker Show.
He's freaking exhausting, too. You used to dance a lot more. Yeah, I know, lady. I'm 51 years old now.
The NAI Hall of Famer Mike Van Diest joining us here, Jason Walker Show. And is it just a deal where quarterbacks have to be good golfers?
Well, that's all they have time for. They don't work out. They don't lift weights. They don't do anything else. They might as well go get on the golf course and at least have some fun.
And from across the country,
Doug Gottlieb, our guest here on the Jason Walker Show.
End of the day, remember, it's your show. It's got your name on it.
Howie Mandel, our guest here.
Jason Walker, deal or no deal?
the Jason Walker Show.
Hey, what up? Happy Wednesday. Jason Walker Show back inside the man cave. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. And big show coming up today. We're going to have a Montana Rodeo Roundup, your auto contest performance of the week. We'll check in with Paige Rasmussen, MSU national champ from a couple of years ago on the rodeo side. Big rodeo spring season for the Big Sky region kicks off this week. And we'll update Montana, Wyoming All-Star Basketball. We got a big show. Lots of stuff going on. So, looking forward to that. The walk-up brought to you by Montana Custom Log Homes, the premier log home company in the industry. 3 distinct divisions so you can create the log home of your dreams and your budget. They've got milled, handcrafted, in timber frame. And when I talk about Montana Custom Log Homes, I really mean how good they are. Over 50 years experience, the finest craftsmen available not only in the state, but possibly in the West. And they will get you the right home. Over 15 floor plans. You can go in with your own. They'll work with you. Check out Montana Custom Log Homes today at yourcustomlog.com. You can watch on Facebook, Twitter, and YouTube. You can listen on Podbean, Network One Sports, Treasure State Radio still there. This is so exciting. We have a new thing, and we haven't really started promoting it yet, except here. But we have a new thing. If you go to jasonwalkershow.com and you click in the menu, in the right-hand side, where it says home, contact, about, all of that information, watch and listen, there is a new link, and we want you to click on it and let us know what you think, because it's pretty cool. And let's see if I can pull it up and show you what I'm talking about. So you got coming up, home, watch, listen, sponsors, donate, about, contact. Check out right there at the bottom. Okay? Click on that and let us know what you think. So far, so good. We're having a good time with it. Yeah, it's another place you'll be able to find the Jason Walker Show moving forward, as well as others. It's going to be fun. So big news, a couple of big news yesterday. Well, let's start with the news that came out last week. And we called it, I think, Wednesday or Thursday, we talked about it. Danny Sprinkle taking the job at Utah State, moving on from the Bobcats after 4 successful years. Man, wish that dude the best. We'll get him on, I think, next week. Utah State said we could get him. But 2 straight trips to the NCAA tournament, you knew it was coming. And when you go from about $200,000 a year to $900,000 a year in base salary, that's a big jump. It's about 4.5 times. And that's nothing against MSU. It's just the way the state of Montana is set up. But Utah State can pay. And they paid to get a really, really good basketball coach, one of the young up-and-comers, and really one of the top 5 to 10 fresh faces, they call them, in college hoops, in college coaching. And he's going to do well. Looking forward to seeing what he can do with the Aggies down there in Logan. And I was on can't remember the name of the show, but the host was named Jason Walker. We almost share the exact same Twitter handle. I'm at JWalkerSports. He's at JWalker_sports. But was on their show last Friday talking about what Danny's going to bring to that team. And I said, go watch your press conference when he's introduced. And I believe it was Monday. and his passion, his excitement. He's going to get the students into, I think they're called the herd. He's going to get them into the arena. He's going to be around campus, just like he was at MSU. Everything he did at MSU, including graduating players, is going to happen at Utah State. And best of luck to Coach Sprinkle on that move down to Utah, about 6 hours south from Bozeman. The other big news came out yesterday. Commissioner of the Frontier Conference, Kent Paulson, announced his retirement after 14 years. And so he will be replaced June 30th. They'll open up a search and see how that goes. But congratulations to Commissioner Paulson on retirement. Dude's been around the Frontier for a long, long time, and appreciate everything he's done to help further not only this show, but me personally. And he was a pleasure to work with over the years, over the last, I guess, 9 years that I got to work, 9.5 years I got to work with him or so. But well-deserved retirement. I mean, he's got, what does Coach Paulson have? Kurt Paulson, his son, Carol. What do they have? 3, 4 babies? There's other grandkids, so he wants to be around them, and that's great. And we'll get him on. He was flying to Arizona, so we couldn't get him on today. Heading to the summer home, winter home, because it still feels like winter. I'm tired of winter, and and early spring weather already. Holy cow! More snow on the way this week, tonight, tomorrow. Ugh. And Bozeman, it still hasn't melted. So, but best of luck to Commissioner Paulson and Mrs. Paulson. I'm sure she'll be happy not to have to go to a sporting event every single weekend across the state of Montana. But well-deserved. Did a great job with the Frontier. And, yeah, I've criticized him in the past. He knows that. And he's done well. So, best of luck to him. I saw this yesterday. I don't know if this was making the news or not, but Carson Cunningham, the former Carroll College coach, was let go after 5 years down at Incarnate Word yesterday. Coach Cunningham, really good coach at Carroll, and made him a national, perennial power, and had some great assistants as well at Carroll. A couple of them went down to Incarnate Word with him, but yeah, let go. Never had a winning record in the Southland. And look, it's tough to go from the NAI to D1, and Carson gave it a shot, but he'll hook on somewhere else. Carson Cunningham's too good of a coach to not be coaching moving forward. So best of luck to him and his family as well. I told him on Twitter yesterday, I said, hey, come back to Montana. MSU's looking for a coach. Now that he has D1 experience, why not? I think that'd be kind of cool. Get Carson Cunningham in Bozeman. And I think people would be really happy with what he can do. I really do. And I think he'd succeed. But that's just me. I mean, when you work around people, you kind of get to know them. So he's a good dude. Let's see. There was crosstown tennis yesterday in Helena, and the boys and girls from Capital both getting win. And I did something yesterday, and now I get all these pop-ups. I don't want the pop-ups anymore. Anyway, Capital boys and girls getting the win. The boys of Capital won 6-2 over Helena High, as did the girls. They played at Lockheed Park. The boys played at Barney Park. And tennis season is underway. There's supposed to be softball this weekend. We'll see. Because of the weather that is rolling in. I do know that the Providence, Oregon Tech ranked number 1 in NAI in softball. And that series has already been shifted from Friday, Saturday in Great Falls over to Missoula, and they'll play Sunday, Monday down there. So let's see. Jackson Grant, the big Washington transfer, has opened up his commitment again. He had originally committed to Montana State a couple weeks ago, and now with Danny Sprinkle gone, there's one of the dominoes you see when coaches move on. So we'll see where Grant ends up. What is he, 6'10"? Man. Cola Bad Bear entering the transfer portal for her final year, the Montana State women's player. Fantastic young lady. Actually working on something that will include her, but she had planned to take a year off before pursuing a grad degree. Instead, she's going to go somewhere else. So she joins Darian White, Leah Beatty, and Grace Beasley entering the portal for the Montana State women. So Tricia Binford's going to have to do some recruiting. And Cola, we've had her on the show last year talking about the what she does off the court, not only on the court, but off the court for missing and murdered Indigenous people. And what an advocate, what just a great young lady. There's no question about that. So best of luck to her. We said best of luck to a lot of people who are leaving lately, it seems here. Let's see. What else did we see? I think that's about it early on here on a Wednesday. PBR coming up in Billings this week. Final time in Montana for Flint Rasmussen until Big Sky and Livingston PBRs. But the Billings PBR, so if you're looking for something to do Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, head on down to Billings, or Friday, Saturday, Sunday. You also have the Bobcat Rodeo coming up. Montana State Spring Rodeo is starting tomorrow, Thursday night at the Brick Breeden Fieldhouse. Get your tickets because they do go fast. And they've been selling out the last couple of years. So make sure you stop in and get your tickets for that. I'll be there on Sunday with ESPN Plus and SWX crew doing the rodeo for television. Caleb Barrett, the great bullfighter as well, will join us, and Austin Parr will have all your interviews. So it's going to be a lot of fun. That'll be Sunday, I believe, at 2 on ESPN Plus and SWX. So sweet stuff. All right, let's see. Let's take a break. We'll come back. And speaking of rodeo, we'll have a Montana Rodeo Roundup on the way. Also an Auto Concepts Performance of the Week. And when we return and come back, one of those Bobcat Rodeo seniors will join us. Paige Rasmussen stops by next here. Jason Walker Show. The Walk-Up brought to you by Montana Custom Log Homes.
Strength, beauty, grit, superior craftsmanship. Our homes have it all. At Montana Custom Log Homes, if you can dream it, we can build it. With 3 divisions and over 50 years experience, we've got you covered. From a showcase home to a small cabin, we make your vision a reality. Because every cowboy wants a castle for his queen. Montana Custom Log Homes, crafting homes that last for generations.
Yes, it's true that Montana is a long way from the Gulf Coast, but you can bring that Cajun flavor home with a stop at Cafe Zydeco. From po' boys to classic sandwiches, Cafe Zydeco has all the best Cajun in town. Are you in the mood for seafood gumbo or crawfish etouffee? Maybe you're craving jambalaya with some shrimp and grits. Head in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or call ahead for pickup or delivery. Cafe Zydeco will fix all your southern cravings, even on a chilly Montana day. Cafe Zydeco is a proud sponsor of The Jason Walker Show. Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark LaRoe Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklaroephotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work, then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklaroephotography.com.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today. Spring is fast approaching and summer is just around the corner, so now is the time to get those windows tinted at Auto Concepts as the sun starts to heat up. Tinting is the best way to keep the sun out of your little one's eyes driving down the road. Plus, it just looks cool. Auto Concepts is your exclusive 3M dealer for tinting as well as the best clear bras in town. Auto Concepts clear bras will not fade or yellow over time. And don't forget about suspension lifts and power steps for your rig too. Visit AutoConceptsHelena.com or check them out on Facebook. Auto Concepts, the auto enhancement professionals.
I'm Bobby Houck, head football coach of the Montana Grizzlies. And this summer at the Montana Pro Football Hall of Fame, we're doing more than celebrating Montana's best. On Saturday, June 24th at the Billings Hotel and Convention Center, there will be a Speak Up Student-Athlete Mental Health Symposium from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Prominent figures throughout Montana, such as Jim O'Day and Tommy Malott, will offer discussion and collaboration on how to better the mental health of our student-athletes. After 3 Hall of Famers spoke about their own mental health last year, it's become apparent that we prioritize this topic at the Montana Pro Football Hall of Fame. Please join us on Saturday, June 24th, and for more information, go to the website mtfootballhof.com.
Everyone knows about Dinners Done Right and the convenience of the cook and carry cuisines. It's so easy to just stop by and you have something for dinner that night. But there's also one more thing you need to know about. Dinners Done Right Grab and Go Salad Bar. Yes, I said salad bar. Always the freshest ingredients, along with a daily soup and nacho bar too. So the next time you are in a rush or you just want to eat healthy, stop by Dinners Done Right for the soup, salad, and nacho bar. For monthly menus and more info, it's dinnersdoneright.com.
Summer, the season to work hard, play hard. The days are heating up and getting longer. The smell of fresh cut grass, the hot sun on your skin. Who we kidding? We all know you're really thinking about having fun and relaxing at the Copper Club Casino. Meet your friends for a cold one. Play a $5 or $2. When you want great service, cold drinks, and fun entertainment, this is the place. The Copper Club Casino, where everybody knows your name any time of year. On Euclid, across from Molendi Center, the Copper Club Casino.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Welcome back, Jason Walker Show. This segment brought to you by Rucker's Furniture. Make the quality choice for your home at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn in Helena. Got your Montana, Wyoming All-Stars coming up. Let's do our Auto Concepts Performance of the Week. And if you are looking to get that vehicle clean, because it will be nice soon at some point, stop into Auto Concepts Detailing. They do it from top to bottom, inside and out, and do it amazingly. By the way, they're also looking for another detailer full time. So get into Auto Concepts in Helena. Our Auto Concepts Performance of the Week goes to Capital's Nyla Herndon. Almost a no-hitter. Had a home run in a 5-1 victory over Great Falls High over the weekend. She also hit a home run against CMR. And Capital off to a good start. Herndon going to University of Montana. Third place last year. The Bruins looking for more this year at the state tournament, which is coming up next month. Can't believe it's going to be next month. It's so nuts. The state tournament, by the way, the NFHS, it will be on NFHS, and I believe I will be calling one of them. Done the last couple. Let's see. This year you've got state baseball in Butte. That's right, baseball. State B and C golf, Shelby and Great Falls, B and C tennis in Great Falls, Double A tennis, Kalispell, State A tennis in Missoula. Double A softball is going to be in Helena, Queen City. State A softball in Belgrade, B and C is going to be in Anaconda. So I might be calling the State Double A this year. And then the Double A and B track meets will be in Butte, and A and C track meets will be held at Laurel. So that is your spring schedule. Speaking of spring schedule, the Big Sky region kicks off its spring portion of its schedule this weekend. In fact, tomorrow night, first of 4 performances inside the Brick Breeden Fieldhouse. Montana Western leads the men's standings over the Montana State men. Montana State women with a big lead over MSU Northern. And joining us now on the Mike Miller State Farm Hotline to talk about her team and more is senior national champ Paige Rasmussen. She joins us. Jason Walker Show. All right. She mentioned it when she answered the phone. She's like, "Hey, stranger, I haven't talked to you in forever. How are you, Paige?"
I'm really good. How are you?
I am doing wonderful. Getting to talk to a national champ is always a highlight of my day. And a Rasmussen. I mean, you can't go better than that, right?
No, exactly.
You're gearing up for graduation, right?
I am. Yep. This will be my last semester of college rodeo, and then I'm done.
That's so crazy to think about. And I was telling you before we came on the air that I feel like I've known you since you were, well, a little girl, but definitely started talking to you, I guess, your high school when you were still at Shoto.
Yeah, I know. We've come a long way since then.
We have grown, my little sister. We have grown. Paige Rasmussen joining us, MSU national champ from 2021, and also current senior on the Bobcat team. All right, I got so many things to ask you. Let's get the weird stuff out of the way. What's it like having a sister as a coach? I know she's coached you your whole life, but now she's officially your coach.
Yeah, I get that question a lot lately, and my answer is it's awesome. She is one of the hardest working people I know. She's so intelligent. She has a degree in marketing, and so she does so much for sponsorships and social media for our team. And not only that, she's so great in the arena because she's helpful and knows what she's talking about, but she's also just really fun to be around for everybody. Mm-hmm. And so we are so thankful. I am so thankful to have her as our coach. I don't know what I would do without her.
Has she been harder on you since you're the sister?
Actually, no. I think now she's hard on me, but in the best way possible. Sure. She really pushes me to be my best, and I'm really thankful for it.
All right. The other question is, your dad retires, announces his retirement. I mean, this is all you've known as Flint, the entertainer. So how are you adjusting?
Yeah, it's weird. It is weird. Like you said, that's all I've known my whole life. That's just what he's done, and that's just our life. And so it's weird for me just knowing that he's not going to be in the arena anymore. But he's still just going to be dad. Yeah. So at home life will be the same, but it'll be nice having him around a little more now.
Will it though? I mean, it's still Flint.
For a while.
Well, that's the great thing about being on your own is you can just kick him out whenever you want.
Exactly. I get to pick and choose.
Paige Rasmussen joining us here, Mike Miller State Farm Hotline. Big rodeo coming up. You got the spring season starting, and it is the best rodeo in the nation for college rodeo. I know you've been to the CNFR, but there's nothing like the spring rodeo inside the Brick Breeden Fieldhouse. How's the preparation going with the dirt, with the arena, with the chutes, with everything?
Oh, it's going great. Yeah, we're so excited. We set up the arena on Monday, and yesterday was our first practice inside. We have another practice in there today, and it's going great. Everybody looks fantastic. The stock is great. The conditions are great, and the energy on campus is awesome. Everywhere you go, kids are talking about getting their rodeo tickets, and there's flyers all over, and it's just a really exciting week for everybody.
And it's funny because MSU's always supported rodeo, the students, the town. But the last couple of years, it seems like it's really, really come out even more as a community supporting the Bobcat rodeo team and rodeo as a whole. But Does it help having a couple of sellouts the last few years and more excitement level, and obviously a national championship helps too?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, we've gotten so much support now, and especially being under athletics has helped. But there's so much that has happened. You know, we had College Game Day here. We've had so many cool opportunities to really get the rodeo team publicized, and it's just taking off, and it's so exciting to see.
Okay, what was that moment like your last time through the field with the Bobcat team, football team?
It was so cool. I got to ride at Cat Grizz, and so obviously that was an amazing experience. That was a great way to finish it off. That was louder than anything I had ever experienced, and I was trying to soak up every minute of it.
Paige Rasmussen joining us, Jason Walker Show. With the rodeo this week, you got 2 rodeos. You got a Thursday night, a Friday short, and then Saturday and Sunday short. What's your mindset as you head into your last performance in the Brick?
Yeah, knowing that this is the last time I'll be in there competing, I'm just trying to stay as positive as I can, and it's pretty easy because I'm so excited, you know. I'm just excited to compete in front of my friends and with my friends, and I feel really prepared. We've been practicing all winter long. We didn't really take a break, and I feel great about it. You know, there's the preparation, I have the confidence, and I'm just really excited because I love putting on my Bobcat vest every time.
How many vests do you have? Just the one, or do you have a couple?
Just the one.
Did they make you give the old ones back?
They did, yeah.
Oh, I got to talk to President Cruzado and get me one. I need one in the studio.
Yeah. You do need one.
I feel like the Rasmussens can make that happen.
There's a possibility.
I'm just saying. Paige Rasmussen joining us. All right. You guys, as a women's team, leading the way after the fall standings. After the fall, did you sit back and assess with the team and go, okay, here's where we could have been better. Here's where we have to improve in the spring?
Yeah, we definitely do some reflection after every weekend. But after the fall, we were really happy with how it went. You know, we have a really strong team. We have so many girls that are outstanding. And so we took a little bit of a break, probably about a month off, and then we got right back into it because we knew the potential that we had as a team to come back and get that region title and a hopeful national title. And so we have been working all winter, and you can definitely tell, and you'll be able to tell in the field house this weekend. What is about MSU Northern's team that has, I mean, they've grown so much over the last couple of years. They've almost replaced Western on the women's side. Yeah, Northern is tough, and I think people kind of forget about them. They're right in there, right behind us, and they're really tough. They've got a bunch of girls that get them points and that are really talented. And so we definitely aren't walking away with it, but we're doing our best to work hard and keep the competition at bay. This weekend, you enter the spring, I think, second in goats and 8th in breakaway. Is that right? Yeah, something like that. Okay. Do you pay attention to the standings? I do, but not super specifically. I look at it, but I don't focus on it. It's not my main focus. Okay. Paige Rasmussen joining us. A few final questions for the soon-to-be Montana State grad. How many does that make from the family? You and Shelby. Your mom. Shelby and I, yeah. My mom actually did not graduate from Montana State. She graduated from Northern Arizona. So, yeah. We know Will didn't graduate, did he? You know, that's a really good question, and I don't want to make a mistake on air. Oh, it's all right. Will doesn't listen much anyway. All right, so as you enter the spring, how do you climb up the breakaway? We'll start there. Yeah, you know, breakaway is one of those things. It's pretty much all mental. You got to be really strong mentally. And over the winter, I spent a lot of time in Arizona just roping a lot, and I feel way more confident. And I think confidence is the biggest thing in the breakaway roping for me because it happens so fast. And so I feel really confident and excited. That's what I think is the most important thing, is just enjoying it and being excited about it and not putting that pressure on myself. And so I'm feeling really good about this season. And then in goats, obviously national champ there, but you're so good
How has your clinics helped you improve in goat tying?
It's been amazing. Coaching and putting on clinics and helping young girls with the goat tying has only helped me more because, when you coach, you see so many little things that you don't always pay attention to when you're doing it yourself. And so not only am I getting more in-depth instruction from teaching other kids, but I'm also realizing how much I do love the sport, and it keeps a fire in me to work harder and to grow the sport more for the generations to come.
Montana State National Champ Paige Rasmussen joining us here, Jason Walker Show. All right, so going back to Shodo days and your junior high school rodeo days in high school, your sister had Sealy. You've been competing with Molly forever. How's that going to be for you two when it's all said and done?
Oh, it's awesome. I love Molly. I love all the salmons, and it's so much fun, the Shodo girls graduating this year, and just, it's awesome. She's such an awesome competitor because she's always so positive and so encouraging of everybody and so helpful at practice, trying to make it easy on everybody, and not to mention how outstanding she is in the arena as a competitor. And so it's been really fun looking up to her and getting tips from her and the roping and all that. So I'm really excited for our season together. In the goats, Tavy Leno leads the way from Western. You're just behind in second. And then there's a whole slew of Bobcats sitting in 3 through 6. How much do they come to you, your teammates, in practice, or is it just you just help each other out when you can? We have actually had organized goat tying practice all winter. That was the only event we had mandatory practice with throughout the winter. And so we all would get together at designated times and tie at least 3 times a week all winter. And you can tell because we have 10 of the best goat tiers in the region. And it's so much fun to see everybody pushing each other. We all give each other advice. We all push each other, and it really has paid off. So you're funny because when I first started talking to you, Paige, you were not pursuing rodeo, but you've fallen in love with it over the last 6-7 years. More so, and it sounds to me, and I could be wrong, but it sounds to me like you're going to pursue this professionally as you move forward. Is that right? Actually, no. No, I mean, I'll definitely try to put on clinics when I can and try to keep up with the instruction. But because this is my last year in college rodeoing, I will actually be done goat tying because it's not in professional rodeo. And I'm actually trying to get into medical school. So rodeo is going to go on the back burner for a little while. Wow. 2 of the best, hanging them up, hanging the spurs up. Yep, for a little bit. Wow. So no, we're not going to see you on the PRCA or NRA circuit this year? Nope, probably not for a while. Wow. Are you going to, okay, how many national anthems do we have in us? Well, we're singing, Shelby and I are singing it Thursday night, tomorrow night. So there's one, and there will definitely be more in the future. So I'm sure there's going to be one at probably in Fort Worth. Hopefully, yeah. Hopefully. Maybe Big Sky. Yep. Okay. Maybe. And then maybe Cheyenne. To be announced. Yep. That'd be cool. Am I pretty good at this? It's almost like I know the family so well that I can guess. Okay. I got to ask you this. Which will be more emotional? Your last ride in the field house or watching your dad perform for the last time in Cheyenne? Well, it depends on who you ask. I don't know. I think that's a toss-up, but he's definitely been doing his job a lot more than I've been doing mine. But I think they're both going to be emotional in their own way. Okay, who's the crier, you or Shelby? Shelby. Okay. Definitely Shelby. Okay. Gosh, I won't. I'm going to be down there Sunday. I'm calling it on SWX. And ESPN Perfect. Plus. So I need you to win so that you can come talk to us. Oh, yeah. That's the plan. Okay. Besides Shelby, who else is going to be in the stands family-wise for you? Mom. I'm pretty sure. Yep, Mom. I'm pretty sure my grandma and grandpa, Stan and Sudie, are going to be there, I think. And then all my classmates, my friends, maybe some professors. So, yeah, it's really cool that all my peers kind of get to see me in action.
I told your dad this. I got to meet your grandparents last August over in Darby at the NRA Rodeo because Will's son was doing the announcing. Absolutely wonderful, wonderful people. And
oh, yeah.
I had never met them. Obviously, Grandma follows me on Facebook, but I feel like a rock star when she Facebooks a message or something. But
yeah,
absolute wonderful grandparents that you have. They are they set the bar high, and you guys have all strived to reach that bar and done it.
Yes, they're amazing. I'm so thankful for them. Thankful for a great family.
Yes. Before I let you go, I got to ask you this. So medical school, what is going to be our focus?
Hopefully psychiatry, more specifically neuropsychiatry.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Brain stuff.
Is that the one? So my daughter's a therapist, but she can't write prescriptions. So is psychiatrists write prescriptions?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll hopefully be a full medical doctor.
That's so
the plan.
How many years of school do you have for this?
About 8. 8 more.
8 more? Holy Paige.
Yep. 8 more. So wish me luck.
Well, just remember, it's a sprint, or it's a marathon, not a sprint.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes. And you were really good at the sprints and the jumps, if I recall.
Yes.
Okay. Hey, I know you're busy. Appreciate you joining us. I'm excited to see you on Sunday. Make sure you come say hi, and I look forward to watching one last run from Paige Rasmussen. It'll be a good time.
Thank you so much for having me.
Paige Rasmussen joining us, Mike Miller, State Farm Hotline. Anytime we get to talk to a Rasmussen is fantastic. Now we got to get Shelby on, and then Will, because we had Flint a couple weeks ago. So, all right. But MSU Spring Rodeo, get your tickets. They're going fast. Thursday, Friday, Saturday nights, and then Sunday afternoon. The Brick Breeden Fieldhouse is the most amazing spot to watch a rodeo. No question about it. Now, if you're not going to rodeo or PBR this week, you can go to the Joe Nichols concert at the Lewis and Clark County Fairgrounds. It'll be in the exhibit hall, 9 o'clock Friday night. Earl Haywire. I don't know. There's an opening act Friday, and then they're going to play again Saturday. Joe Nichols will only play on Friday. And if you missed our interview with him from last week, you can go to jasonwalkershow.com. And while you're at jasonwalkershow.com, it would be cool if you checked out this little thing right there. Got coming up, home, watch, listen, all that stuff. Check out that one right there to the far right next to the social media pages. Check it out. Let us know what you think at Jaywalker Sports on the Twitter. Let's see here. Montana Rodeo Roundup. It is brought to you by Mark Leroux Photography. Mark is taking signups now for Big Timber. He'll be down there for rodeo, and he's also doing senior pictures and stuff. So make sure you get a hold of marklerouxphotography.com. He is the best. He is so fantastic, especially with animals, with outdoor settings, and highly, highly recommend Mark. So marklerouxphotography.com. Leighton Berry leads the world in the PRCA bareback. Currently, Sam Peterson of Helena sitting there in 8th. The only Montanan thus far. In Saddle Bronc, Sage Newman for Montana sitting number 1, followed very close by Stetson Wright. Chase Brooks of Deer Lodge sitting there in 4th. And that's it in the top 15. Bull riding, that is Kai Hamilton of Queensland, Australia. And Stetson Wright sitting in there in the top 5 as well. He's so good. Steer wrestling, Dalton Massey leads the way. Jess Brown, the former Bobcat, sitting in 4th. Ty Erickson sitting in 6th. From Helena, 2019 world champ. Team roping, the heading side, Ren Richard leads the way. Let's see. Nobody from Montana sitting in the top 15 yet. Season has been going since September, but it's really going to kick into high gear soon. Jeremy Bueller leads the healing side of things. And then in barrel racing, Lisa Lockhart sitting there in 9th. And we'll do, since it's PRCA now, breakaway. Joey Williams, Volberg, Montana, sitting in 2nd. Hallie Williams, Texas, in 1st. And we wish Joey a great year. From Volberg, Montana. Recognize that name, Volberg? Maybe the Lockwood name comes to mind. So there you go. That is your Montana Rodeo Roundup. It is brought to you by Mark Leroux Photography. Get a hold of marklerouxphotography.com today. Coming right back with your Montana basketball rosters for the Montana-Wyoming basketball series. Much more still to come here. Jason Walker Show.
Store-wide savings are what you'll find when you shop for new home furnishings at Rucker's Furniture. This means tremendous values on Helena's largest in-stock selection of home furnishings. When you shop Rucker's, you'll find store-wide savings on the furniture you want for every room in your home. And you'll also find our selection of Serta iComfort, the most comfortable beds in Helena. 12-month financing is available with approved credit on most purchases over $299. Ask for details. You'll find store-wide savings at Rucker's Furniture, 1010 Dearborn, Helena.
Do you love to look at photos of Montana, from animals to landscapes and more? Are you looking for a place to get your senior pictures or family portraits done? Are you a business owner looking to upgrade the decor in your offices? Well, look no further than Mark Leroux Photography. Mark has been shooting beautiful photos all across the Treasure State, from rodeos to portraits, and would love to work with you. Visit marklerouxphotography.com to see many masterpieces of his work. Then give him a call to schedule your own photo shoot. Or to purchase one of his fantastic pieces, stop by Spirit of the Big Sky Gallery on Custer in Helena. marklerouxphotography.com.
I'm Brent Vegan, head football coach at Montana State. And this year at the Montana Pro Football Hall of Fame, we're doing more than just celebrating our very best. On Saturday, June 24th at the Billings Hotel and Convention Center, there will be a Speak Up Student-Athlete Mental Health Symposium from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Prominent figures throughout Montana, such as Jim O'Day and Tommy Millott, will offer discussion and collaboration on how to better the mental health of our student-athletes. After 3 Hall of Famers spoke up about their own mental health last year, it became apparent that we prioritize this topic at the Montana Pro Football Hall of Fame. Please join us on Saturday, June 24th, and for more information, go to the website mtfootballhof.com.
Yes, it's true that Montana is a long way from the Gulf Coast, but you can bring that Cajun flavor home with a stop at Cafe Zydeco. From po' boys to classic sandwiches, Cafe Zydeco has all the best Cajun in town. Are you in the mood for seafood gumbo or crawfish etouffee? Maybe you're craving jambalaya with some shrimp and grits. Head in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or call ahead for pickup or delivery. Cafe Zydeco will fix all your southern cravings, even on a chilly Montana day. Cafe Zydeco is a proud sponsor of The Jason Walker Show.
Strength, beauty, grit, superior craftsmanship. Our homes have it all. At Montana Custom Log Homes, if you can dream it, we can build it. With 3 divisions and over 50 years experience, we've got you covered. From a showcase home to a small cabin, we make your vision a reality. Because every cowboy wants a castle for his queen. Montana Custom Log Homes, crafting homes that last for generations.
Yes, it's true that Montana is a long way from the Gulf Coast, but you can bring that Cajun flavor home with a stop at Cafe Zydeco. From po' boys to classic sandwiches, Cafe Zydeco has all the best Cajun in town. Are you in the mood for seafood gumbo or crawfish etouffee? Maybe you're craving jambalaya with some shrimp and grits. Head in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, or call ahead for pickup or delivery. Cafe Zydeco will fix all your southern cravings, even on a chilly Montana day. Cafe Zydeco is a proud sponsor of The Jason Walker Show.
Who doesn't love being number one? When your team's dominating the standings, or your favorite band rocks the charts at number one, it feels good, right? Kind of like how it feels when you have auto insurance with State Farm. Because making you feel like number one is an honor your local State Farm agent takes seriously. Through the good times and not so good, your State Farm agent's proud to be here to help life go right.
Call State Farm agent Mike Miller in Helena today.
Summer, the season to work hard, play hard. The days are heating up and getting longer. The smell of fresh cut grass, the hot sun on your skin. Who we kidding? We all know you're really thinking about having fun and relaxing at the Copper Club Casino. Meet your friends for a cold one. Play a $5 or two. When you want great service, cold drinks, and fun entertainment, this is the place. The Copper Club Casino, where everybody knows your name any time of year. On Euclid, across from Molendi Center, the Copper Club Casino.
Welcome back to the Jason Walker Show.
This segment of the Jason Walker Show brought to you by the Copper Club Casino. Hot games, warm, friendly staff, and cold drinks. Drink and gamble responsibly on Euclid in Helena next to the Cafe Zydeco. Make sure, by the way, you get on the schedule now for Nitro Green. It will clear up. The grass will turn green. You want your lawn looking the best in your neighborhood? Get a hold of Nitro Green in Helena today. All right, so the rosters are out for the Montana-Wyoming All-Star Game on the Montana side. Kind of digging the tunes. What was I saying? Oh, the rosters for the Montana-Wyoming All-Star Game. Ooh, Nelly. Where's it at? I had it pulled up. Yep, did. And then lost it. Because apparently that's how I roll. So let's try this again. Here we go. Montana rosters. Women going to be coached by Wes Keller of Rocky. Men will be coached by Steve Keller, who's retired. 9th and 10th. Starts at Gillette, Wyoming on the 9th, and it'll be played on the 10th of June in Lockwood, Montana. Tip-off 5 for the girls, 7 for the boys. Don't forget the Volleyball Classic will be played June 10th at 3 o'clock. Okay, 47th year of the boys, 26th year of the girls. And Montana has won the last 20. They're undefeated under Steve Keller. They've won the last 11 on the girls' side. Undefeated under Wes. Boys will have state champ Royce Robinson from Lewistown, Dougie Peoples, Butte Central, Eli Hunter from Bozeman, from Gallatin, Connor Dick from Hellgate, Lane Love from Skyview, Seth Amenrud from Manhattan Christian, Connor Michaud, Frenchtown, Michael Murphy of Glendive, Noah Dowler of Glacier, Billy Carlson of West. On the girls' side, Alex Bullock of Helena, Malia Egan of Colstrip, Elise Abbey of Laurel, Lainey Kearns of Hamilton, Avery Burkhardt of Bozeman, Ava Belich, Manhattan Christian, Layla Bauman of West, Brooke Badavinik of Butte Central, Jada Clarkson of Capital, Maddie Moy of Flathead. That'll be coming up June 9th and 10th in Gillette on the 9th and in Lockwood on the 10th. Anything else we have seen? No. Okay. Did you see? Okay, I don't know if you saw this over the weekend. There was a minor league baseball team, double A team of the Angels. The Rocket City Trash Pandas had a 3-0 lead going into the last inning. Also a no-hitter intact. And then they gave up, in order, a walk, pop up to second, so there's 1 out, another walk, bases loaded, a strikeout, 2 outs, bases loaded, drives in a run, an error on the center fielder, so they make a pitching change. The relief pitcher comes in and goes hit by pitch, hit by pitch, hit by pitch, walk, wild pitch, walk, and a strikeout to end the inning. The Trash Pandas of Rocket City and they also had a great tweet. Did not give up a hit in the first game of today's doubleheader. Unfortunately, we also did not win, so there's that. 7 runs, 0 hits, and only 1 error. Some hit by pitches and some walks, and ball game over. Now, they lost to the Chattanooga Lookout 7-5. In the next game, I think a 2-hitter, Rocket City pitched a 2-hitter and did win the game. So, there you go. That is something you don't see every day. There's no question about that. All right, there was some sad news over the weekend. Friend of the show and personal friend of many, Luke Denherter, passed away. Luke had battled cancer for a long, long time, multiple bouts, and we had him on the show about a year ago, and you know, he had just been diagnosed again. He was going to head down to Texas and try something new, or out to Washington and try something new, and it just didn't work. He got married over the summer to Sashin, became a dad to her kids, and Luke always brought a smile, an infectious attitude, always positive. Just a great guy all the way around. And this is something, cancer, he had dealt with since college. And a lot of the people, not only at Carroll and at Capitol, but around Helena and the surrounding area, knew it was coming, but it just still unexpected. And Luke is always, and his family, going to be in our thoughts and prayers, because Luke just made everything better. He was a great human and just an amazing, amazing young man, and he will definitely be missed. And I'll miss our conversations that we've had, not only on the show, but outside of work. And we miss you, buddy. Know you're resting easy, but we miss you. I believe his services will be Saturday in Helena. Tough transition, but we'll do on this day in history. It is Licorice Day. What's your favorite, red or black? Got to go with red. And then it becomes Red Vines or Twizzlers. I could go either way on those. It's Grilled Cheese Sandwich Day. It is Big Wind Day. And Only Child Day. 1877, the catcher's mask used for the first time in a baseball game. 1953, 17th Masters, Ben Hogan wins by 5 strokes, his second Masters. 1954, the very next year, the 18th Masters, Sam Snead defeats Ben Hogan in a playoff by 1. Snead would win his third and final green jacket. 1964, 28th Masters, Arnold Palmer wins by 6 shots to become the first 4-time winner of the Masters, his 7th and final major. 1981, Tom Watson wins the Masters, his second green jacket, 5th major title. And in 1992, Freddie Couples wins his only major at the 56th U.S. Masters. We brought up the minor league no-hitter. How about this? 1992, Red Sox pitcher Matt Young, no-hitter of Cleveland, but lost 2-1. 2015, Jordan Spieth goes wire to wire to win his first major at the Masters. Joe Louis, Sugar Ray Robinson both passed away on this date. Louis in 1981 and Robinson in 1989. 1981, happy birthday, Tulsi Gabbard. First American Samoan and Hindu member of Congress, born in American Samoa, and a great American. 1987, happy birthday, Kettering, Ohio, her birthplace, Brooklyn Decker, Sports Illustrated, and was in a couple of movies as well. One with Adam Sandler. Was it Just Go With It? Is that the one she was in with the Sandman? I think that's right. Let's do this.
We're almost at the end of the show. What did we learn? And what did he miss? Time for the walk-off.
The walk-off brought to you by Cafe Zydeco, where the Big Easy meets the Big Sky. Stop in for the best Cajun this side of New Orleans and say hi to Miss Lou and the gang. Unbelievable food. And so good. So good. Love me some Cafe Zydeco, especially on any day of the week works. Open till 8 tonight. Let's see. I think that's it. Just wanted to throw this up again. Make sure you go jasonwalkershow.com, and on the top right-hand side, click there and let us know what you think. Something new coming to the show will debut. Well, not to the show, but something new coming to Jason Walker Media. It's on now, but will debut in May, around the 1st. And you'll be able to find the Jason Walker Show there. And many more great things. All right, that'll do it for a Wednesday. Back tomorrow. Get you set for the weekend. Thanks to all of our great sponsors. Thanks to our great fans and listeners. All 50 states, 54 countries. Tune in to the Jason Walker Show. We appreciate you. And once again, we'll miss you, buddy. Luke Denherder, great friend of the show, passed away last week. We'll do it again tomorrow. This has been this is the Jason Walker Show. Have yourself a wonderful, wonderful Wednesday.
The Jason Walker Show is produced by the Jason Walker Media Company. Any reuse, rebroadcast, or retransmission without the express written consent of the Jason Walker Show is strictly prohibited. Just listen, watch, and enjoy.